The market is down 33% overall. I'm looking at Ethereum right now. It just tapped $1,300. It was like $1,388 like 20 minutes ago. What's going on? How are we going from 2020 all the way down to $1,388 in like 2 days? It's times like these where, oh my God, I wish I would have sold a couple of days ago when I was sitting pretty at 2020 on all my Ethereum. And now we're down to 15, 16. Let's look at the market really quick. And I'm going to talk to you guys about what is possibly to come and my opinion on the market, what I'm doing. And so Bitcoin just did a skyrocket all the way up to 58,000 since Tesla and Elon Musk and some of these bigger corporations are starting to FOMO in. Went all the way up to, oh, it's not even going to show it on this one. 58,000, yeah, just over 58,000. And now look at this massive pullback. I think at the lowest point, 45. I didn't even see it go to 45, thank God. But 58,000. So let's do 45 over 58. That is a what? Almost a 22%, 22.5% correction for Bitcoin, which is insane. Or is it? That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. And kind of for everybody who's first time in the market, I love to use that meme where it's, I think it's here. Let's look it up. I'm going to show you guys this meme. This is my favorite meme to show people whenever stock market crash like this comes. This meme here. First time, right? So that's how everybody feels in the beginning if it's your first correction in the stock market. I'm sorry, in the stock market or even cryptocurrency in general. And I'm going to explain a little bit and give you a little bit of peace of mind that I know it seems really scary when you go from looking at your account to the highest it's ever been and you're just like telling all your friends about Bitcoin and Ethereum and all your greatest and latest cryptocurrencies. But then reality comes in and it corrects in a way that's a really healthy correct. And I'm going to explain exactly why, my thought process on this, and kind of, like I said, give people out there peace of mind who are trying to think about selling. So if you've heard recently people talk about the term paper hands, what they're talking about is people who sell really easily. So, or weak hands, it's all kind of the same thing. So anytime you think about a market cycle, I'm going to go back and show you the, which one is this? This is back in 2017, January 2017. We reached highs of just right below 19,000 with Bitcoin, 19,841. This is December 17th. And then that was the big sell off. So 19,000. And then within like 3 or 4 or 5 days, we dropped 50% all the way down to 10,000. So that was a massive bonfire. Back before that, if you look all the way along the way, see here, we have these massive corrections. Like look, from almost 3,000 down to 1,900. So that's definitely a 33% correction. Right here, 26 down to 1,780. Let's go back even further. Way back here, this is in January 17th. So this is the last bull run cycle. Every 4 years, Bitcoin has a halvening, and we have another 4-year bull run cycle. And in this cycle, what happens is a ton of people who are new to the space and a ton of new money comes flowing in because everybody's talking about it. It's on every Twitter page. It's on every, news market. Everybody's finding out about this new emerging market of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and the power of blockchain. And that you can see it happening like right here. Way back here, people are finding out. People are like, oh my God, it just went from $619 to $740 in a couple weeks. Oh my God, I missed out again. It's at $800. Okay, I'm gonna buy. It's at $900. Forget it, right? So a lot of people, new weak hands, you could say, are coming into the market for the first time, and they don't really know what they're doing. They're just kind of like getting into it and starting to learn into the space. And then they start to get really excited, like, oh my God, my account's up almost like double. And then there's a massive correction from, look at this one, from 1,100 all the way down to 731. Pretty similar. Let's look and see. Here, I'm going to do, I didn't pull my calculator up on that last one. So what was it exactly? 740 and then 1174. Oh, so 740 over 1174. That's a 63% of what it was a couple days ago for some of these people. So now, I mean, not now, this is back in January 2017, but what I'm saying is this happens a lot. On every single bull market, it's the same cycle repeating over. Oh, I don't have my screen up. Sorry. It's the same cycle repeating over and over where it goes way up and then there's a massive pullback. And then the cycle repeats. New people get in, even more people find out about it. The people that were a part of that last burn cycle bought in again, So like I said, what happens is I like to think about it. An analogy I like to use is think of it like a giant burn off. Okay. So you have the people on the bottom that are like the diamond hands that aren't selling for nothing. This money's way off in cold storage wallets. It's in custodials. They're not even thinking about it. It's not leveraged. It could go to whatever. It could go to zero and they're still not going to sell. They're going to go down swinging with this cryptocurrency. That's what I like to consider myself in the space. I've been around since like 2016 before these cycles. I've been through so many of these that I'm not selling. I believe in the future of cryptocurrency. Yes, there's going to be a lot of spikes along the way or waves along the way, but we're going straight up like this. And along the way, as new people come in, of course, there's waves, but you can't be that person that looks at your account when they're up crazy days and be like, oh yeah, I just made whatever, $3,000 today. I don't look at it that way. I'm like, okay, I take it all with a grain of salt and say, okay, yeah, I'm up today, but I understand a lot of new paper hands are coming in. And, like I said, back to my analogy of a bonfire, it's like when these peaks happen, you can think about it like the diamond hands on the bottom, right? And then we got whatever emerald and ruby hands somewhere in the middle there. And at the very, very top, there's paper hands. And it's all the people who are going to get burnt off the moment there's a 5%, a 10% correction. They're like, oh my God, I'm down $200, $300 today, whatever. Even if it's $1,000 today, I'm down 10% on my position. I'm selling. I can't, this is way too volatile for me. I'm selling. I can't be a part of this. And then there's once that happens, right? Then you got the ruby hands, right? I mean, this isn't a thing, but I'm making it a thing for this analogy. We got ruby hands right under that. And then when there's a 10% correction, the ruby hands are like, no, I've been through this one time before. I'm not going to be a paper hand, whatever. But once it dips down to like all those paper hands sell off, now it's down to like 15%. Then those ruby hands are like, oh my God, maybe I'm going to be selling, right? This is a little bit too much for me. Last time it wasn't this crazy. And then it kind of goes on from there. But typically along the way up, these, especially right now, because it's been so predictable every 4 years, this peak. I mean, look at that. Imagine if you sold out right here at 2,900 because you dipped all the way down to 1,800. And then all of a sudden when you zoom out over the next year, look how that just disappeared. It just went all the way down like it wasn't even there. That's my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been through this a couple times before. If you're new to the space, don't listen to everybody you hear online, but follow some people that have been in the space for a long time. A lot of people are very knowledgeable about the fundamentals of cryptocurrency and kind of what's going on, because it's really easy to get lost. Like I said, I think since I started the video, it was at like 1450. Now we're all the way back to 1541. So a lot of critics are going to love days like today and be like, see, I told you, Bitcoin's down 6%, 10%, whatever in one day. But I mean, they were saying the same thing. Don't buy Bitcoin all the way back when it was at like 10,000. And they were saying the same thing about Ethereum when it was at $400. Don't buy it. It's too volatile. Well, yeah, it's volatile, but like I said, on the way up, like we're like this. It's volatile and it's got waves along a pattern like this. We like this. So yes, absolutely, there's going to be corrections. It's healthy. You don't want to have too many paper hands in the stockpile at any given time. So I like to call it a healthy burn off. We're getting rid of anybody with weak hands so that, in the future, when there's more healthy burn offs, it doesn't turn into a massive like we did in 2017, which is coming. But just in my opinion, we're nowhere near that. So tell me what you guys think. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you guys buying? Are you selling? Are you buying the dip? What's going on? If so, which projects do you guys like the most? Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.